Continuing our Fact Checker series, this week we look at a new political ad that appears to strike out at Congressman Dennis Rehberg on behalf of fellow Senate candidate Libertarian Dan Cox. I've been digging into the ad as well as claims from Rehberg's campaign that it is not what it seems. This new ad attacks Republican Senate candidate Denny Rehberg on his support for House Bill 1505, the National Security and Federal Lands Protection Act. Rehberg is a co-sponsor of the bill.
Congressman Dennis Rehberg would let the Department of Homeland Security monitor and control access on public lands, millions of acres.
The ad's key claim that the legislation would allow the government to conduct surveillance on federal land is true. I examined the language in the bill and found it would give the Border Patrol the right to ignore dozens of federal laws to achieve operational control within 100 miles of Canada and Mexico. That adds up to more than 477 million acres. The ad supports Libertarian Dan Cox, but the Rehberg campaign claims it was secretly funded by supporters of Democrat Jon Tester and that it's trying to split the conservative vote. The $500,000 spot was paid for by the Montana Hunters and Anglers Fund, which shares a name with the Montana Hunters and Anglers Action Group. We could not confirm that the two groups are related, but the Action Group's president and treasurer did donate money to the Leadership Fund. Repeated attempts to contact them were unsuccessful, so I decided to dig deeper. According to Federal Election Commission data, President Lan Tawney and Treasurer Barrett Kaiser gave $2,850 to Jon Tester between 2011 and 2012. It's also worth noting that Kaiser worked on Tester's successful 2006 Senate campaign. To fact-check this ad, I combed through the National Security and Federal Lands Protection Act. I also dug through pages and pages of Federal Election Commission data that tracks political contributions from individuals and special interest groups.